Hi, I have a guest today. Dame.
Hello, everybody.
Wave. Dame came with me to MFG today. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It was interesting. It was definitely eye-opening.
It was.
The first time I've ever experienced anything like that before.
Yeah.
So it was definitely cool in that respect. But also, it was eye-opening. It was like, 8:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
So it was like, while most people were off to work and off to their, day, I would probably been
Sleeping. Well, maybe not.
sleeping. I would definitely been, I would have been doing something.
Thank you for taking time out of your something for me.
I mean, no, not like that. But like, just to say that, no, just no.
Not with me.
Not with anybody. What? I'm saving myself. So, but anyway, it was definitely, it was unique because usually people are off to work and off to do other things. And there was like, 25 people, 30 people?
There's 22 of us alone.
Yeah, so there was
and some of us had 2 people with it. Yeah, there was like 50 people in that room at least.
And that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that had people.
Yeah,
and
there were a lot.
People that were concerned and like dealing with stuff and trying to work through their own issues with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's cool.
What was eye-opening about it?
Just like subtle things, like all women.
Right.
That were, it was all women.
It wasn't diverse.
No, it wasn't that diverse.
No.
But, sorry. It's horrible. I should know about turning your cell phones off because I shoot video.
Yes.
So, my apologies.
It's okay. Nobody minds.
What was eye-opening? I mean, it was kind of, in my head, a little stereotypical because it was like all women.
Yeah.
And it was like all like white women.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it is what it is. But, I mean, young girls that were like sweet.
Yeah.
And, struggling with things. And so it was just like, it was just new and eye-opening in that respect.
What'd you think of the breakfast? Because Dame had to eat. He had to eat what I ate.
Yes, but I didn't eat exactly what you ate.
No, but you did. Yeah, two starches,
Uh-huh.
a fruit, a dairy.
Yes.
And a fat.
Yes.
What do you think that when people were saying that was a lot of food? And what did I say to you? You're probably going to be hungry, right? I thought it wasn't going to be enough.
Nah, actually, like when I don't know. I thought it would be a lot more food for some reason because sometimes the way you talk about it is like sometimes. I mean, like in the beginning, I would say more so. So I thought it would be a lot more food, but then I was like, oh, that's it. But then as I ate it, I was like, as I ate it and I ate all of it,
yeah,
I was like, I'm actually like good right now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like it's definitely sustainable.
Yeah.
So, and it was, to me, it was interesting because it wasn't like a lot of complex things. It was like an English muffin with butter.
Right.
It was a string cheese stick and a cup of juice and
an apple.
An apple. But I was actually like kind of good.
Right.
So it was an interesting like dynamic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast is usually fine there. I mean, yeah, it's not usually too much.
Everybody talked about lunch.
Lunch.
So what'd you have for lunch?
I had a calzone.
Ah, what kind? Cheese?
Cheese.
Nice.
With carrots, baby carrots. Yeah. I was like, why did I order this? And then I was like, I can't eat this. And then I was like, oh, I'm fine. And then it was dessert day.
What was dessert?
Chocolate eclair, those ice cream johns. It was good. It was full, filling. It was a lot of food. It was fine though.
Yeah, so it was interesting, and we talked about the rules, and there's a lot of rules and things.
Right. Do you remember them?
Yeah, no, I mean, like...
Tell me what ones you remember.
What is the time limit
Mm-hmm.
to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Once you sit down, you can't get back up and get stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go to the bathroom.
That's right. One napkin.
One napkin. One utensil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't eat until they say start.
That is true. You can't eat until they say start. Or some people did.
They did.
Which I was like, what the hell? People, we're working here.
I know. I didn't understand that either.
But, hey. So, yeah, there were some rules. There were, like, it was interesting that, there was, like, all kinds of combinations that you could use to, like...
To get them. To get exchanges.
To get what you need.
Yeah.
So, that was interesting to figure out that you can, like, kind of, like, customize what you want.
That's usually only people on Fix Zone get to do that. But on Thursdays, everybody gets to do that. So I get to do that. I've been doing that for 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yes.
I mean, and then when we were eating, it was kind of around here the room itself is like a
mental institution.
No. It reminds me of like a 80s, the late 80s health clinic. Pretty like sterile, like tan. Just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even down to the drop ceiling, and it was just like
with the trees.
Yeah. Oh, nice, pretty.
The painted trees.
Poodle trees.
And
there was no music, and that stood out because I'm like,
We normally put the radio on, or somebody puts the radio on. Usually.
I imagine it being, if it's difficult to eat or to deal with it, that music might help in a sense.
It does.
Yeah.
There was a lot of conversations today, but normally there are like none.
Yeah. But I thought the conversation was good because it was between like parents and kids. And,
it was different.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Was there anything you were like? Did you like learn something about me or like have any revelations about me, seeing me there or anything?
Revelations. No, I'm proud of you.
Aw. Thanks, Dave.
Like I know it's hard work. It's work. It's not like I'm just gonna go and and handle this. It's like it's intense.
Yeah.
And not just for yourself, but because the people there, like everybody has a story or a history or whatever it is. So I'm pretty sure that like being a mom and some of these girls are like young, like very young, and so it's probably tough to like see young kids, as young as your kids and or whatever, like. Struggling with things that you might struggle with as an adult, so I can see how that could be possibly tough.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah,
sometimes. But then you guys are like very supportive of each other. And,
yes.
Like, and at first I was like, all right, here's Lil Nisey. You know what I'm saying? Like nurturing the kids, like in rebellious Lil Nisey. You don't gotta do that. Do this. Do that. Right. I was like, but at the same time, I like you guys have a support system, and maybe that's necessary. And I'm just I just wanted to observe and like be a fly on the wall and take it all in.
Right.
But it was cool.
Yeah, I was kind of a rebel rouser, huh?
Yeah. And
I am though.
I had a feeling of that because of previous. Blog entries.
And you know me.
Yeah, duh. So, quiet little riot. Yeah, I rap. So no, I don't rap.
He dances.
All right. So, and then the group session was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
How about that mom who was saying about the peanut butter? Do you remember that? The mom who said she was annoyed because she had to finish the peanut butter.
She's like, I'm 44 years old, and, you know, what if I just wanted a little bit of peanut butter? And I had to eat the whole peanut butter. And it's like, yeah.
Like, your daughter has to do that every single day.
And it felt like, you know, it connected for her, like, well, I mean, it's not as simple as you think, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, having to do it, but also, like, you know, the control of, like, no, you just can't have a little bit. You have to eat the whole thing of peanut butter. You need that. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Right. My apples fell on the ground, right? I had to tell her. Yeah. 2 of my apple slices fell onto the ground, so I didn't eat them. And you have no idea the amount of guilt I felt sitting there when that happened. I was like, you couldn't tell, right?
I could tell.
You could tell? Yes. I was like, but I didn't do that. But you know me well.
Yes. So, that was interesting.